Alright, it's time to start painting. Well, I've already spray painted everything black. That is the more acceptable color for a primer than white, I do believe now. Have to get the right color mixed up. You can see I have put painter's tape on the portions that are not going to be the background, light blue color. So, and then I had to go clean up from shaking the little dispenser bottle there, shaking it without the cap on and spilling it. And I'm shaking it up just to make sure everything's mixed up in the container there. Let's add some blue in now. Not a whole lot compared to the amount of white that went in. Now to get things mixed up, into a color I can appreciate. Just keep this mixing up here. And adding more paint. Have to have enough mixed up to put into the little Airbrush reservoir. Just keep on adding and mixing and adding as needed. And then eventually we will be there. There, of course, being having everything mixed up in enough quantity. Going to be a slightly shorter video this time because I don't want you to have to go through as much irritation here as I'm going through with this. Keep adding more paint, keep mixing. And then eventually we'll be at a point where we can actually start applying the paint. Alright, I think we're there, so let's go ahead and try this. See how things go here. Hopefully they go. get everything screwed on and plugged in and ready to start spraying. And I may not have everything quite tuned in on the airbrush just yet. This is the first project I'm trying with an airbrush, so again, trying to make it where you're not having to sit through a full 30 minutes of watching me fumble around trying to get the equipment to work. It's not one thing, it's another, isn't it? Should start seeing something. Right. Do I not have enough? Let me add more paint then. Try to get everything set up. And no, I'm not going to make everyone sit through this again. This is just the initial go. Me thinking it's an easier process than it is. But when you don't know the amounts you need to work with to fill the reservoir enough, it's easy to run into situations where you think you've got it, but you really don't. Alright, this should be enough paint. Alright, let's try it again. Yes, we have paint a bit too thick. Let's adjust things down a little bit. Don't want it coming out quite that wet and quite that thick. So again, I'm fine-tuning things and getting it working like it should. And there we go. It's working like I want it to now. More or less. Alright, let's give it a turn. Keep working. Have to make sure I get everything with the blue that needs the blue. So we're doing quite nice here. I think we've just about got it. Get that last little bit here. I like what I see. Quite happy with it indeed. Alright, let's detach everything and want to clean the brush out real quick. I don't know why I'm doing this instead of just pouring it directly from the cup. Oh well. And now we're back. Had to reset the top camera there. It has had time to dry, and now we're going to peel the painter's tape off. Oh, that looks beautiful so far. I know the cameras are out of sync. I felt I had everything in sync, but turns out I didn't. Get all the little bits off here of the A and then the J. The J is a little bit harder to work with, but it's coming off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And the J is nearly free. Just get that little bit right here off, which is the part that I was having trouble with earlier. I know it can come off. And we're back to work on this. We've let the airbrush paint dry and have removed the tape. Now I need to neaten up a little bit on the A. So get some black paint for that. Just touch up a few places. Probably be best to just coat the entire thing with a layer of black, wouldn't it? Yeah. Let's do that. Just make sure everything on the A is nicely covered. Need something to rinse the brush off in. Get it dry. Now, to match up the colors for the remainder of the parts, have my other sign, and I'll be color matching to this. So just a little bit of red paint. And mix in a touch of black. It's probably going to be too much black, but maybe not. I think that'll do it. Get this nicely covered here. That should do it. Going to need to rinse it more than once here. Let me grab something else right from the shelf here. Get some more paints. So now I'm going to add a little bit of white in between the bricks there. Try for a smaller brush. And now I'm working it into that gap as best I can. And you would be seeing it from the top as well if I had remembered to turn that camera on. But I didn't. So you get this view. Alright, back to it here. slowly it all gets filled in. Just a little bit more and we'll have it. Just a little bit more. And I'm not being overly careful on this part because it's going to get covered over with other colors. So if it gets on the top of the bricks there, I'm not that concerned. I think we've just about got it for the white. Now I'm just trying white here. It may not be the final color I use for the top, but need to try something. Now, just to do a little bit of repair, I believe, or a touch-up. Nope, going straight to the bricks. That works. Starting on those bricks. Hey there everyone, just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and want to see more, consider subscribing to the channel. Also, if you did enjoy the video, how about giving it a thumbs up? Alright, I will see you all next time.